Alright guys, let's talk about Thorchain or RUNE on the channel once again. Now, this is like my third or fourth video about RUNE, I think like in a week, guys. But basically, RUNE, it's been holding on by a thread, but it's holding on, guys. It's actually pretty strong compared to the entire market. So that's probably why we've done several videos on this in the past week or so. Now, taking a look at the technicals, guys, you can see from the other day when I made a video about RUNE, I did say we were going to have to break this local, high here. Now, we are starting to do that. Now, keep in mind, this is the 4-hour chart, guys. We are just starting to do that. Now, we did try earlier today. It looks around like noon or so. And yeah, we kind of got rejected here. But right now, at this moment, now we still have like a little bit more than 2 hours, of course, on this candle. Now it can definitely close under this line. But basically, if we take out this high right here, this local high, and we break this resistance here, and now, again, keep in mind this is a weekly time frame resistance. As long as we seal a candle from Sunday to Monday of this next weekend over this line, this will, technically become support. Now, again, the longer the time frame, the candle over these lines, the better also. So sealing, for example, a 4-hour candle, and then, for example, a 12-hour candle, and so on, guys. A daily candle, 2-day candle, over these lines, the better. Now, it looks, like RUNE wants to really stay here. It really wants to break the trend that it's in. So I'm really happy for RUNE. I wish I had more RUNE. I'm going to try probably to pick up as much as I can, as long as it stays below about $2 here. And then probably I'll stop accumulating. But hey, it's at super low levels right now. Now, I mean, while the, entire market is dumping, basically due to Bitcoin, you can see here, guys, we really have no support until about $75,900. Now, I want to go ahead and warn you. When I saw, I think, what was this, yesterday or maybe the day before, I'm not 100% sure. I think it was yesterday, though. I made a post, and you could vote whether you thought we were going to go down here and fill up this CME gap, guys. Now, the CME gap, it sits between about $76,500, let's say $10, I'll round it up. I have it written down right here in front of me, to about 80,370. So we are, in my opinion, we're going to fill it. I do think we are going down at least to 76,500 at this point, because there is nothing holding us up, guys. Really, only this small daily, support at about 75,900 is going to hold us. Unfortunately, that's just reality, guys. It doesn't look like any of these daily supports are going to, hold us, especially with this amount of pressure on the market. So, anyways, let me get back to RUNE, really, because this video is about RUNE. Yeah, you can see we're falling under this support now. Now, that's why I am just so surprised that RUNE is so strong, honestly. I do want to look at this on a weekly time frame here. And just point out, you can see, look at this straight candle right here. Actually, kind of looks like Bitcoin. But this is on a weekly time frame, whereas Bitcoin is kind of on a daily time frame, and it looks the same. Now, okay, you had this large dump, and, this is basically due to the bankruptcy. They owe like $200 million to creditors. Now, you can see this kind of next week doji candle. Market doesn't really know what it wants to do. Now, RUNE is trying to go up, but there's just still more sell pressure, people, trying to get out. And then you start to see the turnaround. You have a doji candle again, but it's green this time unlike the red, you know. So, and now you're getting this push to the upside. So you're getting more pressure to the upside at this point. So you can see kind of the evolution here. And I do think this is going to kind of make a V or a U or something like this, guys. Now it's not going to rocket back to wherever it was before it started falling. Like, I don't think it's going to $7.50 tomorrow. We do have to look at a few more things here. And I want to take a look at the RSIs, by the way, just to see where we really stand on those. Now, on a weekly time frame, it looks excellent. It's probably, I think, the best time frame. Now, we could look at the monthly, but it is really oversold in the month, guys. And it's pointed down here on the RSI, but hey, it's in neutral territory. I do think this will turn up probably in March. We're probably going to see this tick to the upside, I would imagine, but we will see. Now, going back to the daily time frame, it's a little bit, you know, overbought here on the Stoke. Not a little bit, actually quite a bit. But it is pointed to the upside here in the RSI, so that is okay. It's kind of a mixed bag on the daily. Now, 4 hour, again, kind of similar. A little bit higher with the RSI, but still in neutral territory. But it is, you know, overbought basically, and it looks like it's going to start coming down on the 4 hour. Now, on the 1 hour time frame, kind of a low time frame, pretty low on the Stoke RSI. That looks okay. Pointed down on the RSI, but still in neutral territory. Now, 15-minute just for fun, coming out of the overbought territory, but slightly pointed up here with the RSI. So a mixed bag again. Now, what do I think? If I just take in all of these time frames and we talk about it, in my opinion, probably going to get a little bit of a cool off, I would, you know, think. But maybe we have just enough, you know, power here to seal a 4 hour candle over this line. After that, I think we may cool down. You know, we'll see, guys. But, you know, the simple fact is that RUNE doesn't look that bad. Honestly, it looks like it has a W here. I mean, it's not the most beautiful W as well. But yeah, you can see you kind of have a W, but, you know, this, you know, side of it, this little part of the W is lower than this part, so that's not the greatest thing. You know, but this is on a daily time frame. Let me see, 4 hour time frame, what it looks like if I, yeah, okay, it's still, yeah, it's not the greatest W, and typically this, you know, side of the W should be a little bit higher than this part. So not the best. So yeah, I don't think we can count it like a W pattern, but you do have somewhat of a W pattern here. But anyways, guys, let's go to Ethereum now. And yeah, you can just see, guys, that this is breaking down. It's almost below the head now. I think we can go ahead and invalidate this inverse head and shoulders. Unfortunately, I think I'm just going to take this off, you know, unless we got just a massive wick tonight, but that's not going to happen, guys. We only have a couple of hours. So yeah, this is unfortunately not, you know, going to be an inverse head and shoulders for Ethereum. So let's see where we get a bounce for Ethereum. Now it is coming in, like, into an area where it should hold. You can see there was a lot of consolidation over here, guys. So we may see this hold. Now, $2,300 for Ethereum is quite low. It's a bit disappointing, guys, in my opinion. I've never been a big fan of Ethereum. Actually, you know, actually this morning I sold off the Ethereum that I bought yesterday because I thought it was going to bounce a little bit more yesterday and I was going to sell it for a little bit of profit. But in the end, you know, I saw the, you know, the signs this morning that it wasn't looking too good for Bitcoin or Ethereum. So I sold it off. Small loss, guys. Really small, some few dollars. But whatever. And yeah, unfortunately, it's not looking good for Ethereum, and it's not really leading the altcoins like it really should. And they say that Ethereum leads the altcoins, but yeah, so far right now today there's just stronger altcoins than Ethereum. Now let's take a quick look at the total market cap. We are breaking down under not one, but 2.84 trillion. Unfortunately, next support is 2.62 trillion. Now excluding Bitcoin, we have broken down under 1.08 trillion. We are trying to work our way back up, on this 4-hour candle. Got a rejection so far. Let's see what happens by the end of the night, guys. Now, here is one of the most important things that we can take a look at. This is the market cap, BTC dominance chart that I talk about very often. I post things about it on YouTube a lot. Now, I think once we break below this mark right here at 60.46, that will be the first sign that we may see a big inflow of money towards the alts. Now, I don't think we're going to get a huge inflow. And if I zoom out, you can kind of see where this, legendary trend line has been holding up the dominance for the majority of about 3 years. Just let me put this on a weekly time frame and just zoom out for you so you can see. This goes back to like 2022. I think it was November 2022. You can see we've just bounced here. We bounced here, and then we broke through. It was a fake out, and then we, broke back above the line. Actually, I shouldn't say we, because I hate this line, and I hate that dominance is going up, because I'm an altcoin guy. But anyways, yeah, it did break back above this legendary trend line, broke down, faked everyone out again, and then worked its way back up above the trend line. And yeah, I mean, this is where we find ourselves today, guys. So I believe once we break this legendary trend line, this is probably when you're going to see major pumps. And I think that will signal that this definitely was a double top. This is the end. We had a big blowout for Bitcoin here, few weeks ago. But I think this is probably the end for the dominance, in my opinion. I am hoping, it has to happen someday, guys. We have to go to the 40%, maybe 45% range, at least. So we're going to see multiple thousands of dollars pumping into good altcoins, not the shitty meme coins that people are, betting on all the time. And sorry for my language, but that's true, guys. Now, let me run through this real quick. The Fear and Greed at a 21 today. That's extremely low. I'm shocked. Altcoin season, let me refresh this. It's at a 29, but I think this is going to go up rapidly now that you see that this dominance is coming way down, guys. So get ready. Prepare yourselves. All bull market peak indicators. Sell at the top. 0 from 30. Still. Pi cycle top indicator. I can zoom in all day on this, guys, and we are not even close to crossing still. Now, tomorrow, we do have durable goods. We got core PCE prices, GDP, jobless claims, and we got like 3 speakers tomorrow. Get ready for volatility tomorrow. If we have good numbers, you will see Bitcoin pump back up probably quite a bit. And then we have Friday. So get ready for Friday. Also, you have core PCE prices, personal spending, Chicago PMI. Get ready. Now, taking a look at crypto bubbles, guys. Pretty ugly. Yeah, what can I say? Nothing. Now, if you want to stake your coins, guys, go to Coinando. Type in, RUNE. You will find all the places. I stake mine in Gate. I think I'm getting really 18%. So yeah, check that out. But anyways, guys, if you like this video, like, subscribe, activate the bell, share this video with your friends, and I really appreciate your support.